He was well educated. He was not interested in job. He wanted to do something of his own. He found that he's good in appreciating people. So he decided to start his career from home itself by teaching and motivating students, and made a goal to open an institute of his own in the future. He started to tell his known people about his teaching service. But 2-3 months passed by, no students yet came. It seemed people did not give much care of his request. In his area, there was a poor boy. His age was around 9 years old. His father used to sell seasonal fruit or vegetable on the ground itself by the side of the street. His father's business was not an established business, and the boy was passing his time purposelessly rounding here and there all the day. Sometimes he used to do some labor work for someone in the exchange of some money. People used to use him for their small work. His father was completely careless of him. His home environment was not good. His parents were uneducated and quarreling all the day. When the poor boy used to see the educated man on the way, he used to greet him and give respect. One day, educated man thought he should inform about his teaching service to him also. Next day, when the boy showed up, he informed about his new work to the boy. The boy said, "I have many friends and I'll bring them to meet you." Many days passed by, but nobody came to study. After that, when the boy saw the educated man, he avoided to face him because he did not success to bring his friends and could not fulfill his promise. So he was ashamed to face him. The educated man understood his mental and emotional position. Fortunately, after 2-3 days, one boy came for tuition. And after that, students started to come to study. One day, when the educated man met the poor boy, he asked, "Why don't you come to study?" This question made him silent. He did not have any answer, and he walked on his way. Educated man understood everything. Indeed, it was the first time that someone asked the boy about study. Even his parents never imagined for his education. They were from backward class. Neither the boy nor his parent ever saw the face of school. He never thought about studies and education. He never imagined to sit with students wearing proper dress. His life was limited to rounding here and there with useless fellows, playing all the day and listening the scolding of parents and becoming the victim of beating of their frustration and failure. Educated man decided he will show him a path of life and inspire him. Next day, when the boy met, he offered him to come for study without paying any fee. Poor boy said, "He does not go to school, so how can he study?" Educated man said, "I'll teach you languages which will help you in your future." Educated man wanted to inspire him to do something little better in life. He wanted to encourage him to make a purpose in life. So the boy accepted and started to come and used to listen the educated man carefully. Months passed by. Now the poor boy had some positive thoughts, hopes, dignity, self-respect, self-control, some discipline and patience. Educated man advised him to help his father in his business and learn and develop the business. The boy did so. Now he kept on following the ideas and opinion of the educated man. Now his father started to trust him and increased his responsibility. He was also clear about his goal to develop his business, and he did hard work. Now he had no time. He stopped to come for study even, but used to meet the educated man and kept on taking advices and inspirations. Educated man was very happy that he helped and succeeded to put him on the way. Years passed by. Now the boy had a well-established grocery shop, which was running well. Now he was not a poor boy anymore, but a middle-class, respectable young man, having no financial issues. Another side, educated man also progressed, and he succeeded to open a small institute. Now, neither the educated man had time nor the boy. When the educated man used to go to purchase something on his shop, then they got a chance to talk a little, because at his shop used to be crowd all the time. Months and years passed like hurricane. Educated man had married long ago. He had a 6-year-old boy. One day, he was going with his son for shopping. Unfortunately, he got accident. He injured a little, but his son got a hit on his head. His injury was serious. He took his son to the hospital with the help of people. He needed immediate operation, but he was required to pay lakh of rupees immediately. Unfortunately, he had not enough money, because he had invested his money in the development of his institute. So he asked for help for his known people, but nobody came to help. Now he went to the one at whom he had complete belief that he will not return him empty-handed. The rich young man is a student, the one who once upon a time was a poor boy, to whom he taught without fee and created confidence in him, in whom he poured positivity to do something in life better. When he reached at his door and spoke his need, the young man had forgot his time. The heat of money and fame created pride in him, and pride creates selfishness and small-hearted. He pretended and tried to make a reason not to give money. Educated man was his master. He understood that he did not want to help, and did not say second time, because a saying is there: if a friend cannot understand your need from your eyes, saying by tongue is merely wasting your words. And returned back home, took his wife's jewelry, then reached to the hospital and offered the jewelry to the doctor. But doctor understood his situation and said, "You can pay the money later on. I trust you." Operation was successful. His son got healthy soon and returned home. Once again life had come on track. But he was heavy-hearted due to bad experience he faced. One day, he was sitting in his office. One of the known person of his locality came with a boy whose age was around 12 years old to recommend to teach at nominal fee, because he belonged to a poor family. Educated man thought a while, then smiled and said, "Why not? And he is not required to pay any fee, but just study hard and do something in life. That's what I want." You will face different kind of bad experiences in the journey of life, moving towards your goal, your dreams. Different kind of hurdles will come between you and your target, which will demotivate and discourage you, which will try to change your right beliefs and values into wrong. But you have to be vast like ocean, which said to hear the noise of river. The one is as silent as it great. Don't let your right beliefs changed due to some bad experiences. Your right beliefs and values are your assets. You cannot lose them due to unhealthy incidents. Do good. One day, good will return to you. Your heart might divert you to take a wrong way to achieve your goal. But remember, you have to reach your goal by right means. Though it might slow down your speed, but keep walking, never walk backward, as said by Abraham Lincoln. Thanks for watching and God bless.